Hi guys, and welcome to your English class. And this is going to be made for June the 8th, Monday, and for the first grade. Okay, we're going to start working with your book. I'm switching to your book, and let's take a look right here. It says review. In your notebook, answer the questions. If you saw the last video, you know that this is where we stopped working last time. And let's take a look at number 1. What is your favorite free time activity? Okay, hopefully you did your homework, or hopefully you did this activity. What is your favorite free time activity? My free time activity is to play video games. That's an example. Number 2, what are you going to do on the weekend? And as you can see here, because they are asking you with going to, you have to answer the same way. What are you going to? And as an example, I'm going to say, I'm going to visit my sister. I'm going to my sister's house. That's an example of an answer. Number 3, are you going to travel on your next vacation? Next vacation here. Are you going to? Well, if there is not a coronavirus, probably I will be traveling to Acapulco. Okay, another example. Number 4, what chores do you have to do at home? Well, I have to do my bed. I have to sweep the yard. I have to feed my dogs. Many things that I have to do. Okay, so this is only an example. Now let's continue with the other part of your book, and it says right here, reading. We have to read the conversation, and then we have to answer if it's true or false. And it says, Yuna, hey, Natsuki, would you like to come to my birthday party? And then Natsuki, when is it? It's on Friday, June 24th. Wow, it's going to be pretty soon. And then, sure, I love to. What time is it? We're going to start at 7 p.m. And where is it? At my house. Great. It's going to be a costume party, okay? A costume party? Whoa, costume parties are fun. What costume are you going to wear? I can't tell you. It's going to be a surprise. Look, here's the invitation. Thanks, Yuna. I'm going to wear my temari costume. Okay? And as you can see here, I think they are missing one word here. I'm going where? I'm going to wear my temari costume. This is probably a mistake from the book. Okay, now let's take a look at the next information that we have here. And it says, it's Natsuki's birthday party. False. It's Juna's birthday party. The party is going to be on Friday, July the 24th. Now, if you take a look over here, it says June, so it's false, and we have to write the correct answer. The party is going to be on Friday, June 24th. That is going to be the correct answer. Now, number 2, it's going to be a surprise party. Is that true or false? The party is not going to be a surprise. What is going to be a surprise is the costume, the type of costume that they are going to wear. So you have to write the correct answer. Natsuki likes costume parties. Does she like costume parties? And you can take a look over here, and it says a costume party. Wow, costume parties are fun. So that means that she likes the party. And then it's going to be true. The last one, Yuna is going to dress up like temari. Well, it doesn't say so. I'm going to wear my temari costume. Oh, that is correct right here. So it's true. Okay. Now what you have to do over here is create an invitation for Yuna's party. Like the one you did before a couple of weeks ago. You have to do something similar in a space like this. Okay. And you need to come up with the information needed for the party. Okay, all the information. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something else, and as you can see, this is the end of your book, and we're going to be working in this other page that I have here for you. This one right here. Okay, now it says grammar worksheet. If you remember the past video, not the last one, but the one before, we were talking about going to. And in this case, you have all the information. In this sheet, you have all the information needed. Okay, because we have positive, negative, question, answers. That's all you need to make sure you use grammar properly when you're talking about future events using going to. Okay, and remember that when you're using going to, it's because you have already scheduled or put it in an agenda, and you have already arranged the situation or the activity that you are going to do. Okay, now let's take a look over here, and it says I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are. Okay, now for all of them we have to use going to. The thing that you have to be careful with, it's with the form of the verb to be right here. Okay, and then the verb. So the structure in this case is going to be this one, subject. It's going to be first. Then the form of be. And then going to this one right here. And at the end, you have to write the verb. Okay, in this case, it's going to be cook. Remember that this is for positive sentences. This one right here is for negative sentences. And this one right here is for questions, okay? So the structure for the first one is this one right here. Okay, this is the structure for the first one. Now let's take a look at the structure for the negative sentences, okay? You have to go first with the subject, like in the positive sentences, subject, and then you have to go with the verb be, the one that is the one that belongs to the subject, and then you have to use the negative form, not, like in the first example, this one right here. Remember that you can use contractions. These are the contractions, okay? And then you have to use going to and then the verb, okay? The verb. And this is the structure or the formula for negative sentences with going to, this one right here. Now let's take a look at the question ones. And you are going to start with be. In the case of positive and negative, you have to start with the subject. In this case, you have to start with be and then the subject. Okay, subject. Then going to and then verb. Verb, and at the end, the question mark, because remember you're making questions, okay? And this is the structure for questions using going to express future. Now in the case of the positive sentences, positive answers, this one right here, you have to go like this, I am, you are, he is, like everything here. In the case of the negative sentence, answers, you have to go like this, I am not, you aren't, he isn't, she isn't, it isn't, we aren't, they aren't. Now if you look over here, it says aren't, it's equal to are not. Isn't, it's equal to is not. Both of them are correct unless the teacher specifies the type of answer that it's looking for. Okay, but both of them are correct. And remember, when we are having a conversation, it's very common to use contractions. Okay, hopefully you got everything understood, and hopefully you don't have any questions. If you have any questions, please ask during virtual class. Okay, now I'm going to erase everything that I have in here because I'm going to continue with the activities, and I'm going to change colors. I like blue. Okay, now here we go. It says, fill in the blanks below to complete the sentences. Use the words in the boxes above. We're going to use words from this activity, previous activity. And it says, I meet my friends after class, después de clase. And remember, we are trying to express future intentions. So in this case, it's going to be like this. I am going to meet my friends after class. Would you like to join us? And then the answer. And as you can see over here, we have a question right here. So we have to start with form of the verb to be. And because we are talking about your brother, we are going to use the singular form. Is your brother going to travel next week? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tip. Okay, number 3. Alex, as you can see, this is not a question. Therefore, we have to use the negative form. Why do I say the negative form? Because it says that he's sick. He's not going to work today because he's sick. Alex is or isn't. Is that's possible? Alex isn't going to go to work today. Okay? Now, why not? Because he's sick. Bob and Katie see a movie tonight. It starts at 7 o'clock. So this is an activity that obviously they are going to do later today. So because I'm talking or using the plural form, I'm going to use are. Bob and Katie are, and then going to see a movie tonight. See, this is something that they have already arranged. They have a plan. Now, number 5. Again, we have another question. Therefore, we have to start with the form of be. And if you look over here, we have you. So for you, we have to use are. Are you going to do your homework? And because they are asking you, I have to say yes, I am. Okay, remember that in this case, the contraction is not possible when it's an answer. Okay, yes, I'm. So this will be something incorrect only because it's the answer. Okay, you have to go yes, I am. Okay, I repeat only for answers. Number 6, we are too busy. So what form of be do we have to use for we? We're too busy. So we are, future expression, have lunch. The next one, it's a question, but they forgot to place the question mark. So because I'm talking about you, I have to use are. Are you going to watch TV tonight? No. No, I'm not. Okay. Now the next one right here, where, and as you can see here, it's a question. Therefore, we have to start or to continue with the form of be. Where are they going to stay when they visit Paris? Okay. Now remember the structure of the questions. Let me go back a little bit. In the case of questions right here. Okay, now I'm going to change my color to yellow. Okay, questions right here, this one right here. As you can see, it begins with the form of be. Okay, but in the case that you want to make a question using WH words, they have to go at the beginning before be. And this is going to be the structure: WH words, be, subject, going to, plus the verb and the question mark. Okay, good. Let me see. It says we are too busy. So we, because I'm talking about we, the plural form, we are going to have lunch. Okay, it has to go like this. Remember that we are working with going to express future actions. Okay, now the next one, we go to the beach today because the weather is bad, porque el clima está malo. Entonces aquí we have to make a negative sentence. We, what is the form of be that corresponds to we? It's are. We are, and then going to. Aren't, sorry, aren't. We aren't. We aren't going to go to the beach today because the weather is bad. See? Now I'm tired, so I take a short nap. What is this person going to do? He's going to sleep for a little bit. That is the meaning of short nap. So I am going to take a short nap. See? Now the next one. My cousin doesn't like her boss. She's going to look for a new job. Okay. Now number 14. It's almost 3 o'clock. Period. See the period right here? Okay. And then we're going to start with an answer, and I have to just look at this one right here, and it's going to go like this. Are we going to leave the airport soon? And then the last one, is it the last one? Let me see. I'm going to erase everything to move the screen a little bit. Okay, look at those clouds, dark clouds. I think it is, okay, because when we are talking or using is, it's singular form. I think it is going to. I think it is going to rain soon. Okay? Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions, I'm just going to stop this presentation, and don't forget, practicing. If you have any questions, we can answer them during virtual class. Okay? Thank you, guys. Now it's time for me to go.